Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the 19th day of fall with Ellie and Douglas and Stardew Valley. Weather report is going to be cloudy with gusts of wind. Fortune teller, yes, spirits are whispering. The spirits are in good humor today. Okay. So let's see what we have. Oh, turn around. No, turn around. Goober. Okay. We got a few ears of corn, and that's like about it. Oh, we got an eggplant. So yeah, I was watching a couple videos, and it's kind of like, honestly, I've always been the kind of devil's advocate, try to see things from both sides, no matter what kind of the situation is. I mean, some things are just wrong in general, but, I'm kind of trying to see the both sides of it. Where YouTube started censoring, stuff because of the advertising and things like that. I don't know if it's necessarily censoring, but it's where, you know, these people that make money, their livings off of YouTube, they're having some of their videos uncompatible for advertising, and of course it makes it much harder to make a living when you have half your videos, you know, not compatible for advertising. And a lot of them were complaining because YouTube was trying to make more money, so they allowed a lot of people to just authorize their account. Like me, this is the thing. It's like, honestly, the only reason I kind of, I never thought I was going to be like anybody famous at all. I mean, not even mildly famous. Just, like I said, I do this for fun. And the only reason I ever monetized my videos was because of I wanted to use the scheduler for this, because this is like, well, I could sit down and record a couple of videos a day, and, you know, and then I can schedule them. That was the only thing that I had wanted. And so let's read this mail after I throw this into the fridge, and then we'll go on. Let's read this. Figured I'd give you this recipe I had lying around. Try not to burn it, George. Fried eel. Pretty sure. Douglas, I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. See, this is why I wanted to make sure I had a pumpkin. My daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirits Eve Festival. Accept twists. Indeed. Okay. I knew Caroline was going to want a pumpkin eventually. So yeah, it's like the only reason I signed up to monetize my videos was so that I could use the scheduler. If YouTube would allow other, you know, allow random weirdos like me to use the scheduler, then they probably wouldn't have a bunch of problems where people are trying to make money. But then again, everybody wants to try and make money off of it, right? So, I've just never deluded myself to think I was actually going to make money off of it. But, so yeah, that's what it kind of boils down to. I should have checked that corn before. So I kind of see both sides of the issue, where YouTube had ran into this problem where the advertisers didn't want to be advertised on certain things, which you can totally, you know, agree with, right? Most people can agree with that, you know. It's like, well, no kidding, I don't want my videos or my advertisement linked to horrible things and horrible content and whatever. But on the other hand, a lot of the YouTubers are mad because, you know, well, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can put out content whatever they want, and why should I have to feel, you know, that I should do a good job? And it's just like, well, honestly, if you do a good job, then you're gonna have more viewers, and you're gonna, if you put out quality content, you're still going to get a benefit from it, you know. But again, if half your videos are getting flagged for weird reasons, you know, then I can understand why you'd be upset about that. But, you know, don't be upset because the newbies that don't know how to make, you know, the best videos on the planet, you know, are quote unquote taking your views. This is like, that's kind of bullshit. They're not taking your views. I mean, I tell you right now, I'm not taking anybody's views. So it's just kind of like, whatever, man. So you look like you've been doing a lot of hard work. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? Oh, I planned on it. Thank you. Thank you, Haley. That was really kind of you. Dang it! Because Luz was standing in front of the thing. Ugh. We've missed a lot of birthdays this month. We're all going to hang out in the saloon this evening. It's kind of like a Friday tradition, I guess. Yes. Oh, there's your mom. Hey, Pierre. Maybe a few of my seeds will spruce things up. What? What's that even mean? Hey, Harvey! Have you been going into the mines, Douglas? It's a dangerous place. I recommend against it. You're very, there you go. It's for me, this is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. You're welcome, Harvey. It's very nice of you. Such a sweetie. It's a fine-looking day. It is. On days like this, I'd like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. She's strong for her age, but I think she appreciates all the help she can get. Oh, the pumpkin! It's a good one. Abigail will be happy when she sees this thing stuck to the street right there. You could show her. Just there you go. We have 10 grand, folks. How much is this backpack? I think we'll hold on to it because we need that coop. Because the sooner we can get that, the sooner we can start giving our honey bunny some things that he likes too. So sometimes you could tell if there's something buried underground. Just keep your eyes open. Yeah, they're called dancing stems. Wiggly stems. So yeah, it's like I understand that a lot of people put a lot of effort into it, and they can feel like 500 gold from that. They can feel like someone like me is undermining their hard work. Elliot, no. Hey, dang it. Oh, cutscene. Huh, unexpected cutscene. Oh, hello. Douglas, come in. Yes, indeed. Hi. Welcome to my humble well check. You're welcome. This is my writing desk. It's where I spend most of my time. Excuse me. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a writer. Have I told you that? That's why I live out here by myself. I figured a lowly life by the sea will help me focus on my literary aspirations. Everyone back home said I was nuts, that I would never make it as a writer. Can you believe it? They said for every successful author, there's 1,000 who fail miserably. Such pessimism. It's sickening. I can see it in your eyes. You believe in me, Douglas. You've got that spark. I think he's just thinks you're hot. Now that's inspiring. Sorry. Now that's inspiring. That's what I'm looking for. A question. What kind of books do you like, Douglas? No, he doesn't like this. He's not a big reader, is the thing. If he reads, he's reading magazines. He's reading non-fiction is what he's reading. He likes to learn things, not necessarily read, like, stuff like this. Mystery. Mystery, huh? It's definitely an exciting genre. I'll remember that. Well, enough talk about me. You probably know a lot about plants, don't you? Yes? Would you mind taking a look at that rose here? I'm afraid it's not doing so well. Thanks for talking with me. I'll be thinking about what you said. Is that it? Okay, bye-bye. Which reminds me, I don't think we've ever went into Leah's shack. I bet she's got a cutscene for us too. And so yeah, again, it's just like, I understand their point, but like I said, us low B totem pole doing this for fun is literally, we have to accept the fact that we need to do this for fun. You know, we're never going to be certain, you know. Even if you're, they make, even, okay, people that make their living off YouTube, we're not ever going to be those people. So, I mean, that's going to be like 1 in a million, you know, or 1 in 10,000 or whatever it is. So yeah, it's like, I can kind of see the advertiser's point. I see their point. But yet, it's just kind of like, don't be blaming us, you know what I mean? It's not people like me that are stealing your views or whatever, because I'm not stealing nobody's views, I mean, believe me, it's not happening. So, it's like they kind of don't want, it's like the way I'm listening to it, it's like they kind of don't want the competition, you know? They don't want people competing with them, and it's just kind of like, I'm not competing, man. Like, it's like, I couldn't, at this point in time, I couldn't buy a stick of gum with the amount of money that I've made off YouTube in the months I've had it monetized. So it's just kind of like, I mean, like a stick of gum. Not a pack of gum, a stick of gum. So it's just kind of like, I couldn't buy a gumball out of a machine at this point. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, calm down, folks. I knew it. Oh, hi, Douglas. Come in, come in. It's just working on this sculpture. I'm just working on this sculpture here. Come here, watch this. Okay. You're not gonna hit me with that hammer, are you? Smack, smack. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood. Once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. It's the same with people. I actually prefer the look of raw, unadulterated word. Creepy. May I have a kiss? I'm glad that they indicated it's a little bit creepy that you just come out and see, this is okay. Douglas would totally say this because it's a hint that he's not exactly what he appears. What? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely right. She's got purple eyes. I first visited this valley as a little girl while on vacation with my parents. I knew I had to come back someday. This place was great artistic potential. Why you said that. Although, I have to admit, it's not as easy to pay the bills as an artist. Yeah, I'm sure. That's why Elliot lives out there in a shack in the sand. Why don't you have an art show in town? Why don't you sell your art on the internet? Does she have Wi-Fi? I mean, I don't even see a computer. Interesting. I guess that could set the wheels in motion to making Pelican Town a true artist destination. Yes, and it can also help Elliot as well. But what if no one likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Douglas. I need to know who... Oh. What? Well, whoops. Kel, how many times I have to tell you I don't want to come back to the city? Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Click. Sorry. Well. Douglas! So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. Probably why he stopped in. He heard yelling. How is my ex? I love her wallpaper. How come I've never seen this wallpaper anywhere else? What's my ex? It matches his eyes. Guess I'd better tell you a little about it. We had an apartment together back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. He was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine, something with a lot of money in it. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life, you know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. Boring. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Douglas. I had to leave, so I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. That's selfish of me. No, it had to be done. No, your ex sounds like an idiot. No, but you would have been better off staying in the city. Yeah, a little. Yeah, but it's natural to care about yourself first. Oh, you know what? As much as I think more people do need to do this, honestly. In the end, I think more people need to care for themselves first before anything else. But then again, there's a lot of people that care only about themselves. I mean, there's a lot more of those people in the end. So, was that selfish of me, Douglas? No, you didn't want to be a doctor or a business person. And Douglas wanted to be those things. He wanted the money. He wanted the successful life. And so he pursued it. He chose it. You know, that's outside of Stardew Valley. But, I mean, he'll still do it this way. That's, again, why he only sells the golden crops, you know. I don't know, man. He doesn't know the ex, so he's not going to say that, I think. I mean, he actually probably doesn't know Leah that well. At this point, it seems like we don't know Leah that well. We might not. Maybe she still loves him or something, so she probably shouldn't say that. You're right. I just wouldn't have been happy back there. It was better for both of us to end an unstable relationship while we were still young and flexible. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, Douglas. Hey, whatever, man. If I make you happy. I'm gonna not go inside that time. We're done. Oh, yay! An art show for the whole village? That's a bold idea, Douglas. Yep, bye-bye. Stems. So yes, I guess the whole point of it's like going, be mad at YouTube, just kind of the problem. It's like, don't be mad at me. It's like, yeah, I don't have the fancy equipment. I have a squeaky chair, you know. I do this for fun. I monetized my videos just for the simple fact I could use the scheduler. And that was it, you know. So. Because again, I didn't want to sit here and try to be Johnny on the spot uploading videos, you know. At 10 a.m. every morning. So. Every single day. You know, sometimes people do have things to do. So yeah, scheduler would have, public scheduler would have been a nice thing. Oh, hello. Basic fertilizer, tulip egg, tulip duck feather, tulip crystal path, pufferfish, pine tar, calico falls, rare crow. I think Ellie's still waiting for this, and it's only... There we go. Speaking of, let's... They're talking about collections in my brain, and not that y'all know. Okay. The duck feather there. Do we have Maki rolls? Yeah, this is what I was wondering, if we had done this at all, and we have not. We can complete that one, get a bundle and a reward, and then we can head on down to the saloon to see our good buddies hanging out in the pool area. That scared me. I thought there was somebody on my farm. I was like, what are y'all doing here? What's going on? There we go. Put that in there. Put that in there. I don't know why I bought this egg. Man. Okay. Yeah, Ellie doesn't have a coop with the duck in it yet, so she's still waiting. She is definitely not one for trying to get money. That's... Hello, everybody. Oh, handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. I am so sorry, Demetrius. Demetrius is busy, dancing by himself. What's the point of life if all you do is work? I agree wholeheartedly there, Shane. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. You can catch me in the saloon most nights. Animals are great company, but I need to spend time with people too. We already talked to Leah today. Every day is the same old routine. Do you ever have that problem, Farmer? Yes. Hello, Douglas. You're thirsty tonight. Why don't you swing by the saloon? Oh, okay. Another beautiful fall day. It's a pity it's all be over soon. I agree. Let's check what he's got. Coffee. Super meal. That doesn't sound like a bad price for a super meal. I'd rather have the recipe though. We'll go ahead and get it. Hello guys. If I give the coupon a bit of a top spin, maybe I could. Sorry, I'm not very good. That's weird. Shouldn't Sam win for once? Cute face, okay. Yeah, me. Weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year round. Pressing on. Just slightly. Okay, let's head on up to the community center. I always feel bad. Demetrius has to dance by himself. Because his wife works until around the clock, apparently. Run, you fools. Okay, I'm just kidding. Here you go. Have a duck feather. Red cabbage. Aquamarine. We're growing sunflowers. I think we picked up aquamarine the other day, didn't we? There's a couple of them. We didn't get that frozen tear. It disappeared, remember? Here you go. Have. And done. Yay! A new furnace. Yes! I have to look into this. I don't think we don't have to have that many though. I think we have the bat wings in maybe one of these. I have to look. I might be able to do that one too. No, I am not doing the money thing until we have a better supply of money. But yeah, if you don't know, this one is obviously a vault. And then it's turning in money. It's like... We need to do this fishy one. Okay. Happy guy. Bye-bye, happy guy. Okay, let's see. I don't know. It's gonna take until next year. We got the corn. I don't think we're gonna have 5 quality pumpkins. So, but we can get a pumpkin. We planted yams. Why do we not have a yam? It must take forever to grow. Bye, Demetrius. What the heck was that? Something sounded like somebody screamed. Okay, let's see. We did have an aquamarine. We definitely have enough. Somebody needed an earth crystal. I don't want to give away our frozen tear just yet. We don't have a fire crystal, so it doesn't matter. So hopefully we'll get more frozen tears before. We definitely should. We definitely should get some more fire crystals before then. We don't. Huh. We didn't have any. We don't have any of the void essence or solar essence yet. What? Let's get a pumpkin. And we don't have a yam yet. What's there in here? I don't think we do. Nope. No yams. Okay. So let's go throw this out here. Into here. Pumpkin. Can't. Aquamarine. I'm just really surprised. I mean, I know we probably planted yams somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Thank you. Let's see here. Go ahead and get rid of this tree. I wasn't trying to hit that one. I guess this is like, again, it's like they blame the newer guys for making crappy content, blah blah blah, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, newbie content, sure. You can kind of be upset about it, I guess, but it's like not everybody is, you know, you go back to the older videos, the people that actually left their older videos up, you know, they were not obviously experts at what they do. They got into it, they learned, and they grew, but oops. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. I guess I'll put that egg in there too because we ain't got no room. So yeah, it's like, I get it, but even like partnered people could have sat there and put up disgusting videos, you know what I mean? So I mean, I didn't know how the partnerships worked, if they could have pulled it or whatever. I'm assuming they probably could have, but at the same time, it's still kind of like, they could have done it too, you know. And people are going to claim, you know, oh, freedom to post offensive material. It's just like, but anyway, that's the end of the 19th day of fall. Let's go to bed. Let's see the money we made. Not much. Especially not here lately. But anyway, that's it. That is all we have for the 19th day of fall. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.